Morning. Right, week 5 of Anne Brooks tag challenge. So said tag is ready. We've got to do crosses, kisses. We did it in the big book when we did that one in the summer. So I've just got my scrap pile here. It's getting a little bit full. I need to do something about that. Yes, I'm just trying to think what to do, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to rummage through my scraps, if you don't mind. I quite like this. I love this. It's a piece of old men's shirt that what did I do? I dyed it with tea and coffee. So yeah. Right. These are not fabric scissors. I just want to chomp a little bit in there. So I hope everybody's well. We're still in lockdown here in the UK, although you wouldn't think it when you look in the shops and things, because life seems to be carrying on as normal for most people. My daughter's still furloughed. She does sort of, well, I guess you'd call it waitressing, but yeah, she works in one of these young hip bistro type places. So yeah, of course they're furloughed. So she's climbing the wall at the moment, but never mind. I said to her, at least she's still getting paid. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, I use that as my cross. Right, let's get some decent fabric scissors. Yeah, it's a dark, dismal day here, so it's the ideal day to spend a whole day in my craft room. I've got a couple of videos I've got to make today. Well, I haven't got to, but I'm going to. What Anne Brooks is one, and Martha's Journal to Inspire. We got that one to do, which is all good. Strings. I haven't quite thought how I'm going to do this, I'll be honest with you, so it might be subject to change. So just bear with me. I didn't film yesterday because my granddaughter turned 8 yesterday, so in line with COVID rules, we all met one at a time. I think it's in line. I'm not sure, I'll be honest with you. I could be in trouble. But anyway, it was just... we are technically her support bubble. So, yeah, we all met one at a time. Took it in turns, so she had a very elongated birthday, which she thoroughly enjoyed, bless her. But I still can't believe I've got an 8-year-old granddaughter. I want to do a little bit more than that. It's a bit boring, isn't it? I have somewhere in here got a load of selvages. I do like a selvage. It's a bit blah. Right, here we are. Found it. Hit the mother load. What do I want? Should I have numbers? Numbers are quite cool, aren't they? Let's just fray that a little bit. Yeah, Anne did some sort of really fluffy edges, didn't she? It's a nice fluffy edge. Let's have you out. Ooh, you're a long one. I'm going to try and sew this as much as I can real time. I am having trouble with this phone of mine. I think it's on its way out. It's just stopping recording whenever it feels like it, which is slightly driving me around the twist. So yeah, that's good. Yeah, so if it does that, I'll it might be a case of, well, I did start filming and then it died. So let's have Mr. Fluffy on the side here. Right, Tag, you can go away for a minute. I'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully it won't fail me. Right, we can tidy those up at the end. We'll put that cross on. It needs something else. It's all a bit beige, isn't it? Let's get some colour in there. Bit of that. No. Oh, this is the worst bit, isn't it? It's the choosing and the faffing. Haven't got anything in there that would brighten it up. Oh, got a bit of red lace here, hold on. Yeah, maybe that under there. Let's get a rough idea on size. That will do. Yeah, it's so dark. It's about 9:30 in the morning. It's not late. So it's pretty dismal. Do I want one that big? Maybe a smaller, fatter one down the bottom would be better. Let's have a look. We've always got more fabric. There is not a shortage of fabric in this house. Oh, here we go. Right, I think I like that better. Maybe that's the wrong fabric. Maybe that needs to be brighter. What else have we got? In the old scrappage department. Yeah, that's not standing out. I don't know if you agree, but hang on, I've run out of room already. Yeah, it's not standing out at all. Right. Oh, let's give that a go, shall we? It's not my first choice, but gold and red go together really well. That's fine. Let's fray the edges. See if we can get this chopped up the middle. Let's have a look at that. That's much better. Could even squeeze that in between those two. Right, let's get you lined up. You there. Stay. I like the numbers, so we keep the numbers. And I like the red. The red and gold, very oriental. No, I think I like it at the bottom, and then that leaves me room to do some cross stitches and things. That'll do fine. Right, let's get on. Okay, you stay there. As usual, I haven't chosen any threads, bear with me. Now, what would we like to go with you? This is really old Nice mending cotton. Oh, if that's strong enough. That'd be quite nice though, wouldn't it? Yeah, and that'd tie in. Won't show much on there. Maybe we could do a couple of colours red there, seeing as it's coming out at me. Quite like the feel of this though. It's quite a thick. It was 9p. Lord only knows how old it is. Let's see if it's still strong enough. You going to come undone nicely? Probably not. Yeah, fine. Let's just test. Okay, it's not terribly strong, but then it doesn't need to be. It's not going to be holding, you know, it's not a major seam or anything. Right, that will do. Okay, let's grab a needle. Okay. A lot of people have been commenting on my needle book. Thank you. Yeah, it's just something I made up basically. As you can see, it's all made from just strung together pieces, and then I had these felt flower cutout things, again strip piece there, strip piece there, and I just made it to a size that I thought was comfortable for my needs, and then I just made 2 pages back to back and then stitched down the middle. Boom, it was done. So okay, I think I think I did a video on how to make these. I think, don't quote me on that, but yeah, it's got, you know, pockets and things for, because I was forever losing things like my Sashiko needles and, you know, stuff like that, so, and thimbles and what have you. So I know they're all in here now. I love my John James pebbles. Oh, I love those things. I don't know why. It's the design, I think. And then obviously you just have fabric and that for pins and what have you, and buttons and stuff. That's the other thing I need, is a button, isn't it? Yeah, so if you want one, let me know. There is one in my shop, I think, the Susie Q Makes shop. Pretty sure there's one still left in there. I know 3 sold at Christmas. You know who you are that bought those. Thank you very much. Yeah, and I can always do a custom job if you want. So there you go. Bit of self-promotion going on there. Oh, don't pink. Where's my little dish? Although I could... Well, you're a nice old button. It's got a shank on it. Is that going to be a pain? Yes, probably. I could put on one of my old linen ones, actually, couldn't I? Let's push the boat out. Although you're nice, it's a really old... You don't show up though, do you? Right, sorry guys. Are we still recording? Yes, hurrah. Bit paranoid about that blooming thing now. I'm due for... I took out a 2-year contract on the phone, so it's due August, so hopefully I might be upgraded to a new one. But this one's done me fine, actually. I can't really fault it. It's great. It uploads directly to YouTube, which saves me having to download it onto the home PC, which is brilliant. And there's one there, and I'm trying to get it. You'll do. Yeah, so that's a real... Hang on. Grab my stool. It's a real time saver that it uploads directly, so that's all good. Right, I think I'm in screen, yes, right. Okay, I think everything bar that needs to be sewn on with red. So let me just get a pin in here. I thought my grey pressing mat would be a nice backdrop. These are great, by the way. I can't recommend these enough. They're the wool, pure wool, well, I don't know, pure wool, but anyway, wool pressing mats. They're brilliant. I was forever warping my cutting boards because I'm too lazy. And I didn't want to get one of those cut and press, I think they're called. They're about the size of this and they're 50 quid. And I'm like, no, not going to go there. It was a slightly ridiculous price. So, and what it is, it's a cutting board one side, the other things, and pressing board the other, which is lovely. But I just really wanted a pressing board, and this, I don't know, can't remember how much it was. But it certainly wasn't 50 quid, let's put it like that. Right, so I'm going to kill two birds with one stone here, figuratively speaking, and stitch that to there. Okay, I think I might do little cross stitches down here, because I think that'll look quite pretty. So yeah, it's a good day to be in the craft room and making lots of YouTube videos today. If the thread's going to behave itself. Come on. Oh, don't start. Oh, that's called Murphy's Law, isn't it? There I was thinking it was all going to go nicely. Come on. Behave. Right. Thank you. The cat was on one earlier. I thought I was never going to be able to get round to doing this, but she soon got bored when I started ignoring her, so it was all good. I worry that she's going to sort of lick things like the ink, or, you know, grab a pair of the scissors or something, because these new sewing scissors are so sharp. I'd worry she'd cut a paw. Let me make sure I'm staying on screen. I'm not, am I? I'm wandering off already. Sorry. I know Gail's doing this, and she's not going to keep hers on the tags. She's going to use them in a slow stitch project when we're finished, which is quite interesting. I've only stitched mine on. I haven't stuck them on like Anne's doing with hers. And it'd be interesting when we finish this to see how Anne is going to, she's going to turn them into a little tag book or something. I don't know. I suppose we could do that actually, couldn't we? Is just make like a little book and actually stitch the tag into them. Oh, I might have a go at that later. Let's make sure we're kind of going straight. Mine never end up straight. I don't know why I even try. My cursed eyesight. Oh, those of you that are doing the little booklet thing that I'm doing on my slow stitching, I'm starting up again for February, so bear with me, and I'm going to carry on because quite a few people said they were following, so that was great. That's all I wanted to know, really. You know, sometimes you feel like you're on your own in YouTube land, so we'll carry on with that. And if you haven't seen them, I sort of kind of I started it last year when Anne was doing hers, and I wasn't going to do anything. So I thought, you know, there's loads of people out there doing stuff, but everybody that I watched, they all supposed that you had a massive stash of fabrics, wadding, all sorts. So the first one that I did, I took it right back to basics, and you know, just assumed that you didn't have anything, and kind of worked it from there. And I know a lot of people have sort of said, well, why don't you use batting? Why don't you use it? Because the whole idea was that, you know, I'm trying to help people that haven't got a stash of fabrics and batting and stuff like that, and they don't want to get a stash, and that's fine. And it was, I think we repurposed an old pillowcase, I think, in the first one. Yeah, so that's kind of what my little project is all about. And I mean, hopefully people that have been following for a while have now started to gather some bits and bobs, because you know, I'm starting to introduce more colours and stuff. So anyway, have a look. I'm pretty sure I made a playlist for it, so go and have a nosy if you want to just do something quite simple. They're really simple, they're not big pages, they're quite basic, to be honest. So what is going on here? Why are you moving? Right, you need to stay there and behave yourself. You need to come over a bit. Right, now then, everybody settle down, please. Thank you. Yeah, and some people just said they enjoy watching and seeing what I'm doing with stuff. So fair enough. They're not worried about joining in. Again, fair enough. It is an optional extra. You do not have to join in. I'm just going to do a very simple running stitch along here. It's quite thick, so I'm having to do one stitch at a time, unfortunately. No, I'm not the world's greatest embroiderer. It is not my thing. I enjoy this kind of thing, but I couldn't do cross stitch. It would fry my head, I'm afraid. I do not. I'm patient, but not that patient. So I'm just catching the edge of the number one with the lace. Hopefully kind of going straight. Still haven't got my new prescription glasses. Just thought of that. They're trying to help me correct my what did you say it was? I don't know. Was it a squint? I don't know, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I've lived with it for 50 odd years. Nobody's ever detected it before. So we shan't worry about it just yet. I just don't have £150 spare at the moment, quite frankly, which is what my new glasses will be. So I'm going to come back here. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back there, just right next to that one, because I think this is going to keep flapping up. So I think what I might do is just do a little pistol stitch in between, just to come up into there. Just to hold that down a bit. Never look at the back of my work, okay? I'm telling you now. It is not pretty. I tend to be quite lazy and just, you can come out now, and just drag the threads just along the back. Right, I don't need to go too far up because this bad boy's coming in here now, isn't he? Yep. We'll just do one at number 17. I think, coincidentally, that'll be the end of my red thread anyway. We'll go through. Ooh, don't pull. Okay, yeah, see, look, lazy stitcher, never mind. sure you'll forgive me. Okay. Just literally a hair's breadth away from the end of that one. Okay, let's get these gold bits on. Now, do I do cross stitch or do I just do a running stitch? That is the question. I mustn't pull tight on this, remind me. It's quite old and it's quite fragile, but it'll do for what I'm doing here. We are not battening down a battleship. I'll tidy up those ends in a bit. I might have you coming off the edge actually. What do you think about that craziness? Are you even seeing this? Are we still recording? Yes, we are. Rah. Sorry, I have to blank out the screen, otherwise I can't see. Things like that, it makes you so paranoid, honestly. Well, it has me, anyway. Right, come on, think. How do you want to do this? Should we just do some running stitches? I think we will. I've got a smaller pin. Yep. Ow. Let's just pop you in there. Should have threaded my sashiko needle, actually. I could have whipped through this then. Right, let's see if you'll go down through there. Oh, it's really thick through the lace. Right, don't pull hard. Okay. See if we can get these anywhere close to being even. Am I staying in? Yeah, just. Oop, ow. Oh, don't do that. No. What's occurring? Thank you. Oh, I didn't want to have to pull hard on this. Oh, don't break. Pull, it's got the tail caught in there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Gently. Right. Whew, that was lucky. I like it, I like it. Don't like it threading like that, but never mind. Okay, so let's start over here. Nearly there, guys. You can go in a minute. I might scoot. Or will I? No, I'll tell you what I'll do. See, oh, fiddlesticks. Right, sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can come up here to make a diddy cross stitch in the middle. There. You're a bit long. Let's take you down there. Go through. Oh, a little teeny tiny cross stitch. Cool. Let's see if I can get the other one there as well. And then we'll just carry on up. Oh, I like those. Oh, I need to stand up. Oh. I really must get a nice comfortable stool. A bit closer to you anyway, so a bit easier for you to see. I might just scoot under this one actually. Oh, I like it. I'm glad I got those two little, I suppose I should do there. Shall I? Yeah, go on, do it. You've spoken about it now, so just do it. Why are you wobbling? We're still recording, yes. Right, just need to put the button on and we are good to go. Of course it's a 4-hole button. It would be. Oh, I thought I put a knot on there. Obviously not. Obs. Don't behave, thank you. A couple of thread issues there. One more time. I think that'll do. What do you reckon? I'll see what these look like hanging off. I might leave them actually. I'll have a look at them on the tag. Let's have a look. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me stitch it on because you've seen that 4 times previously. You don't need to see it a 5th. So we put that there. Yeah, I'm going to leave those hanging. I like those. It's not too bad. So on the back here, shall I do the white bit? Or do I prefer the yellow bit? Yellow. Right, so on the back I'm going to write, she says, there's a pen. I need a bit of card to lean on. So this is week 5, so it's the hashtag 52 tags hand made kiss and cross stitch. I think it's the 31st today. Oh lordy, I can't remember. Oh yeah, I think it's 31st of January. 21, that'll do. Is there 31 days of January? I have no idea. Kiss and cross stitch in it. Right, that'll do, fine, that's lovely. Yeah, I'll stitch that on like that. And then, yeah. There it is, guys. Hope you liked. Wasn't too bad, was it? 34 minutes, that's pretty good actually. Okay, catch you on the next one. Bye.